We got ourselves team 1 together with, we got ourselves Arhi Orc, Arhi Voitel. We're gonna call him Arhi either way, dude. Big old and handsome man right here. We got ourselves Brahagan, Braha. Bro, we got bro. We call him bro. We got Grom in here with Kragar as well as Talon Rice. Talon Rice, right? Talon Rice? Rice, Roi? I don't even know. G-Funk on the opposite team. Back to Vent there. Is that what we seeing? Was Necrolord at some point. Kajix coming out as an assassination rogue off the bat. As a Necrolord. Looks like Braha wants to go out as a Necrolord as well. I think it might be the one playing. Christina back here. Parag's back in. And Samocam as a Monkus. We got ourselves Team Agility over on the Team 2. While Team 1 is Team Variety. We got play classes. We got the Leather Bad Boys. We got ourselves the Shamanskis. We got ourselves a lot of boys in here. Braha versus Kajix are going to be first up though for the duel. Well, let me actually go and I think it's after this song is when the songs get pretty good. Yeah, we'll just skip that one. We'll just skip that mix. We'll try these new ones out. You know what I mean? Just try them for the duels. Big old Liba Braha. Did Kajix come out of stealth? No one picked up the eye by the looks of it. Gonna be Kajix getting bled up in the opener. Big old setup. Braha could go for the swarm. Did he even use the swarm yet? He should probably try. Is he trying to go for a shacklers there? I think he's trying to set up a shacklers or something. He's trying to get a go rolling. But he keeps canceling it. Big old bite into Kajix as he's trying to dip onto the bridge. And Braha with a maim into Kajix. There's going to be a short maim. That is an orc, but also DR. Can shout out to Braha. Shackles and malediction for Kajix. Just landing the dot stick. Going to be tricking for Braha with a vanish out of Kajix. Could go for a blind into Braha. He's going to need to go for a bit of a reset. But he has Braha again into a good setup versus this druid. And Braha trying to see if he might be able to catch the rogue. Sap coming out by the rogue. Still bled up a little bit into another stab. Braha in. Bear from Nut and Cat from gonna be a Garrote out of Kajix with invasion. Could maybe lock down Braha. Does he have a kidney shot? Kidney shot right now with the Vendetta. Perfect go. And that's gonna be the rogue. Locking down Braha, just melting him down. That is exactly what he needed. Still holding on to trick of short flesh cut versus Grom as the arms were trying to catch him. He's getting those autos as well as a Blaze Storm onto Kajix to try to go for a bit of a reset. Feint that's gonna be Feint rolling for him as Kajix maybe looking for a reset. Grom is playing Necrolord Warrior as well. Could go for the big banner play with a bit of movement speed. Gonna be disarmed. Does Grom get the charge? He does intercept the rogue with a root for a second blind. Gonna trick it out of enemy with a fear onto Kajix. Getting the shot by the rogue, and Grom is gonna have to send this kidney. Can he catch up to Kajix or afterwards? Could be the rogue catching that reset that he needs as crippling poison coursing through Grom's veins. And Kajix does get to recover. Does he have any bleeds on him? Looks like this boy is safe and scot-free. As Grom is going to go picking up the eyes immediately. If he can catch up to Kajix, nobody has a trinket here. If Grom can maybe parry a kidney shot, he'll be in a fantastic position. Kajix not with a blind anymore. And Grom just needs to find him. Hanging out on the big old Grom on a Gromling, dude. Grom on a Gromling. Just got himself that big old meerkat energy just looking so high up. But still couldn't quite see the rogue. The eyes are out. Could go for a pick up the second set of eyes. It's going to be Kajix swinging around the corner. Is he going to go for a kidney shot? That's going to be Grom picking up the eyes. Does he see the rogue? He should be able to see him right here. The rogue is right in his face. Going to be a Garrote by the rogue. Does Kajix get stunned? That's going to be Grom taking the advantage. Getting that stun opener. That's going to be a banner coming out. Big master buff for him with a kidney shot onto Grom. Taking a bit of damage from Kajix. Not a lot of offensives available for the rogue. Into a disarm. Just controlling this warrior completely. Going to be a disarm. Just taking his weapon away, and Kajix bailing out of there immediately. Grom has himself a little bit of that ignore pain for the dots. And so far, the Warriors actually doing kind of sort of okay. The next setup by Kajix could be really deadly. That is a Vendetta available for him. So unless Grom can somehow survive it, might want to pop defenses early. Going to be a stun to Kajix really early on. Does he go for that early parry? Does try to get a parry. Is that going to be a kidney shot on Kajix? Does go for a shadow step into a kidney shot. That's going to be a setup by him. Grom not in a great spot, but actually surviving the parry gave him enough of a damage reduction inside of the Vendetta kidney shot window. He himself just a little bit more health. He's going to leap away. Big flash cut is available with a banner in case of CC out of the rogue. Needs to keep the rogue in combat. The weapon is used. It is going to keep Kajix in combat for a second. Grom just needs to catch up and actually continue to get in gameplay with him. It's going to be disarm Storm onto the rogue immediately with a Blade Storm after in case there's going to be an ECC. Shackles of Malediction stunned by Grom. It's going to have Reflect available. Got a Shackles of his own versus Kajix. Get a shot. It's going to be triggered by Grom at no health whatsoever, but does have a pretty meaty shield. Actually still surviving for the time being. It's going to be Kajix going for a bit of a reset. Fate is available. Evasion is up if he needs a blind backup, and Grom has himself a lot of that borrowed health in that marble that is covering him. And that was a Fatty Pillow with a membership, my man. Can we get a hashtag Fatty Pillow in chat, boys? For that 5 months in a row membership. Thank you so much. We're gonna go road coming out by K6. Stun onto the rogue. Does not have a trinket. Grom better make a play here. Does he have anything at all? Get a shot by the rogue. Look at your burn through a flesh cap, and afterwards there's nothing that's stopping him from damaging Grom. It's gonna be a bit of a little bit of that ignore pain, but he couldn't really ignore the poison that's in his veins. And Kajix using a blind onto Krager as he's charging in, with Kajix recovering a little bit of the first aid, catch himself at a reset. Not the biggest recovery with the first aid. And Krager is going to pick up the eyes immediately. That is going to be from an Arms Warrior to a Fury Warrior. The Arms Warrior played that on out really well, actually. I gotta give him the credit, boys. Gotta give him the credit. So how does one join to 5v5 Duels? That's a great question, a rational Kiwi. I love your name, by the way. To join the 5v5 1v1 Duels, it's easy. Just join the streams and get into some LFG groups that are available. LFG groups are going to be custom PvP for Alliance and Horde, depending on the region that we're in. Right now, today, we are on EU, and you guys are more than welcome to join in. Going to be a road out of Kajix. Trying to get the bleeds out to Krager. Going to be a short charge by the Warrior. Intercated shot by Kajix. Trinket out of Krager as he sees the Vendetta. Might not be the worst ability to burn here. It's going to go for a Sippy Cup with the disarm to Krager. Going to be Kajix Cloak and Shadows out of that spear. And Krager should be able to maybe recover, turn some damage back to Kajix. Does have evasion if he needs to. Shadow Step, and Kajix doesn't actually get to juke out Krager. It's going to be vanished by the rogue. Does he have any dots on him at all? It is a Fury Warrior, so I don't believe there are any. Going for a flesh craft as Krager looking to get a leap, maybe a charge, almost landing that charge. Almost landing that charge, but not quite. Kajix recovering that big old flesh craft for himself, so he should be alive and a-okay, at least for a little bit. As we are hitting that 6 minute mark, almost 7 minute mark here, boys. For the duels, 11% dampening. Kragar does have quite a bit of healing ready for himself, but the lower we get into damping, the worse it's gonna get. Wait, does the mouth always get open whenever he gets sapped? With Kragar, does it always get that jar open wide? I never realized it, actually. Kajix though, trying to tussle with Kragar. Going to be Kragar continuing just to build the rage. Has himself full rampage ready. Does he get a charge into Kajix? Is Kajix trying to see if he can sprint away? Mark for Death is ready. Could go for a kidney shot onto Krager. Big lead by the Warrior. Spear onto Kajix. Can't go anywhere. Does go for a kidney shot onto Krager, but he can't outrun. Spear Bastion is doing damage. Disarm into Krager immediately. And Krager is continuing trying to punch into Kajix. Gonna be that Envenom out of the Assassin Rogue, and Kragar not looking too good. Does have Rage Regeneration back up very, very soon. Could be using it here to try to get himself more resources. Shackles of Malediction. Does he have a way to use anything? Does reflect the necrotic effect of it back onto Kajix, and Kragar is still able to continue healing. Get a shot to Kragar. Does he have anything for this? Could go in Rage Regen. Doesn't really need to. He's just healing for so much. Blind by Kajix, and no trinket available for Kragar. It looks like Kajix is going to be a-okay for the time being. And Kragar, Zerka rages out of it with the first aid. Kajix can't really stop it. It's just going to have to either get in combat with Kragar or just let him catch a bit of her first aid. First aid up for Kajix as well. Does Kragar get to catch him? Looks like Kajix is not. Ooh, try not to let Kragar have an easy go, but that's going to be a big old leap by the Warrior right next to where Kajix was. Another kidney shot getting thrown onto the Warrior. Trinket is available immediately. Disarm out of Kajix while Vendetta is rolling, but Kragar trying to make sure Kajix doesn't go anywhere. Going to be that Cloak of Shadows for that Spear of Bastard. Kajix dipping in really, really low. Kragar might have to go for eyes immediately. Does Kajix have any resets? He might be able to maybe go for Fleshcraft. Fleshcraft is getting used, recovering quite a lot of absorb. Massive leap for Kragar, literally clipping through the bridge, but wasn't able to find Kajix. He literally dematerialized himself through the bridge. The wood, the thatch, the bridge part or ropes, whatever made out of. Bit of metal ring over there. Holding it up, there's some sword. I guess it's part of taking metal stone. You just did materialize the roll. Kajix actually getting Kragar super low. Could be anyone's duel though. Kragar is getting Kajix pretty low though. Execute's coming out of Warrior, actually comes out on top, but the bleeds I think have him. And the bleeds did have him. Oh my goodness, Kajix with that 3-0, dude. That technically counts against Kragar. They didn't knock each other out, but the bleeds were by Kajix's demand. Gonna be a wall by Archie. Trying to go for the big one-shot of burst onto Sam. And Sam going for that karma. Trying to see if he can reverse the damage. Massive damage. Oh! This shaman just went through that karma. He doesn't even care. He's just gonna suck his soul out. Oh my god. That was brutal. He just went right through that guy. And Prox is gonna be up next on the enemy team. Or team 2 rather. Enemy team for team 1, I guess. That was mad amounts of damage, dude. What was that? What was that? Gonna be a shackle by Archie, but looks like it broke pretty quickly versus Prox. Might have shot him out for it. Oh no, he can't use the troll. It looks like Archie is going to be down on the heals. 31% dampening. Not much you can really do. Unless you can someone just turn it around onto Prox. Continue to heal. Try to do whatever he can. Does Archie have any more trinkets available? Does he have any more tricks up his sleeve? Getting yet another heal. Prox at almost no health actually. Boys of them actually at no health. Prox going to bear form. Trying to heal up. That's going to be the totem. Keeping him in place. And Archie looking to just walk away from the guy. And Archie at no health whatsoever. Is he going to be able to survive this stun? Trying to drop it onto Prox, unable to. Needs some more Maelstrom and mana in order to do anything, boys. In order to do anything at all. Going to be a bar skid out of Prox. Maim onto Archie. Does Prox get to take him down? Bash onto Archie. I think he does take him out. And it's going to be Talon Rice up next. Giving Prox a little bit of an honor duel here. But otherwise, good duel for Archie as well as Prox. Man, it had some shamans. I feel like if the dampening wasn't super high at 36 with that rogue duels, I feel like Archie actually would have had a chance because dampening is really going to slow down his healing quite a bit. They're very much a glass cannon spec, or back to glass cannon, because the next specs are actually kind of tanky. Just the amount of survivability he had was able to maintain a lot of healing. Prox looking to, what are these bombs that are dropping? Is Prox got like some kind of a cheesy trinket or something? Gonna be Talon Rice going for the big slam down onto Prox, but the bleeds are still ticking. Dude just died of the bleeds. He's getting himself Sippy Cup. Might have even wanted to use that Sippy Cup a lot earlier or something. What's up, Broton? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Gonna be G-Funk or Christina up next. Which one of these is it gonna be, though? It looks like Christina is jumping circles around G-Funk. I think he's waiting out for him. Maybe they're both trying to figure out which one is going first. Maybe like, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Just because some of these guys are just super nice to one another. And Talon Rice just has to burn through 2 more people. G-Funk as well as Christina. And then he'll be the champion of Team 1, dude. Team 1 came in, but they were having a little bit of a rougher time at the very start. Gonna be G-Funk just going in with big damage. With a blessing of protection, removed immediately by the hunter. Shackles onto Talon Rice. I don't think there's any way this paladin could recover. That's going to be a big old pop as well as a kill shot at the end. And G-Funk just narrows it down. Damn. That was really good at the start, man. That was really good at the start. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one up and running, yeah? Let's get another duel up and running, boys. I'm a boy.